computer and I'm trying to stream to TikTok. And I just realized that I don't know if I'm able to see the live. So let me see something. I probably, yeah. Anyways, let me see. Let me go over here and look on here to see. I think we're live on TikTok. I think we're live. I just can't tell. So, anyways, let me try something real quick. We should be live on Instagram. Let me check that real quick from this phone. See, I don't have another TikTok account, which I definitely need to create so I can test to see. No, it's not showing that it's live. Hold up. Let me see. That's because I did not go live yet. There we go. If you are watching on TikTok, okay, I'm live on Instagram now. Add an account. Okay. I gotta create another account though. Let's see here. What account should I create? How y'all doing? So, anyways, I'm pretty sure though I'm not gonna be able to see the comments from TikTok though. Let's see here. May 5th, 1981. That's the birth year. I'm gonna be doing a free webinar this Wednesday, but it is a webinar. So that means you have to register. And on this webinar, we will be going over how to write your book in 3 days, a profitable book. I will tell you in advance, though, it is not a short webinar. The webinar is going to be, hold on, about 2.5 hours, but it's free. Now, we may start charging for this webinar. So you definitely don't want to miss it. Okay. As great. Oh, is this I don't know if this is from TikTok or what. Hello. Oh no, this is from YouTube. Hello. YouTube lately. I've been streaming on YouTube lately, y'all, and I've been getting so many like trolls on YouTube. Anybody else notice that? Like, yeah, some trolls right now. Coming through. You're subscribed. Awesome. Good, good, good. I don't know if you are. Okay, here we go. Like, but it'd be a lot of views. So I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even tripping. Cause I'm getting a ton of views when I go live on YouTube. So 02110. Oh no, that's not the right one. All right. Resend. Anyways, I'm doing this training. So I'm trying to test to see. I'm trying to create another TikTok account. But yeah, so this Wednesday we'll be live. We're going to be going over. Why is it not coming through? We're going to be going over how to write a profitable book in 3 days or less. 3 days or less. I've been in the book space now for 10 years. And yes, I'm also going to teach you about marketing. So the first thing I like to do in this webinar is I like to set you up for success. Okay. We're going to talk about first what it takes to have a profitable book. Okay. Hold on, y'all. So that's the first part of the training is we go into the mindset stuff because there's 11,000 authors every day published. 11,000 authors every day published, but none of them are making the type of money that they deserve. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm telling you the truth. This is not me making anything up. None of them are making the money that they deserve. And so my goal is to show you guys, create a password. Hold up. show you guys how to be successful when it comes to your TikTok. Okay. I mean, your book. I'm setting up a TikTok account while I'm talking to y'all. So that's why I'm multitasking. Forgive me, y'all, because I want to see if I'm streaming. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm building up my TT, and child, they talking about TikTok about to be shut down in September. So I pray that that is not the truth, because I'm definitely loving and utilizing every single platform that I can to build up more exposure to what we're doing over here in the Book Profits Club. Yeah, to register, this is the link, visionavant.com. If you go to visionavant.com, you're going to see on there, it's going to show you. And that's why I wanted to be able to stream from here, because then I can show you stuff like this, like share my screen. Hold on, let me pull it up. I can show you stuff like this right from the computer chat. Let me see. I'm not seeing the link. Why it ain't pulling up? Oh, there it is. So I can show you stuff like this. Watch this. Remove. I am live on TikTok. Fire. Okay, that's what's up. Boop, bloop, bloop. So look, I can do sound effects. Let me see if I can hear the sound effects. Yes, y'all can hear the sound effects and everything. So I'm streaming from my computer, y'all. So I just wanted to be able to test. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Lashana. So yeah, okay. So this is fire. So I can stream on. But anyways, I've been hearing the rumors that TT is going to be officially shutting down. But yeah, y'all. So if y'all want to register for this webinar that I'm doing, where I'm actually going to be doing the final touches of my book that's coming out. I'm gonna send it to print. I plan to send it to print before the end of this month. For a book that I want to have come out when I'm going to 3 big conferences next month. Child, one of the conferences I'm going to, and this ain't me no spread. I ain't trying to spread the gossip, child, but I mean, I'm going to Invest Fest, and I done spent $1,500 on this VIP ticket, child. And they talking about, the people is telling me, the word is that people is not really going this year. So I hope, I'm gonna be so tight. But I am going to 2 other big conferences. One is y'all know I'm not a gatekeeper because people will try to gatekeep. It's called the Podcast Movement in Dallas, Texas. Podcast Movement in Dallas, Texas. It's a conference, the 12th annual, and it's August 18th through the 21st. I'm going there. And then I'm going to be at the 125th. I can never get the name right. Hold on. And you can actually register for this joint for free. It's in Atlanta. Hold on. Let me put y'all on. Let me see. It's for the National 125th National Business League Conference in Atlanta. National Business League Conference in Atlanta. You can actually get a free ticket. Right now, they got a free limited pass. And it ends oh no, you got plenty of time. But this is going to be, what is this? August the 20th through the 23rd in Atlanta. Yes, honey. 125th National Business League Conference by the National Alliance for Black Business at the Hilton. I went to this last year, y'all. I had never heard of this conference. And it was packed out. But yeah, so anyways, the reason for the season why I'm here is because I wanted to test this out to see. The only thing is, of course, when I'm streaming on all these other ones. Oh, hold up. Okay, yeah. Lashana is watching me from TikTok and Facebook. The only thing is, you know what, though? I don't really like this layover. Hold on, let me fix it. Because I can't see y'all text in TikTok. So now let me fix it. You'll be there. You'll be there. Don't worry. It ain't about me being there because I don't want to just be there to be there. First of all, let me tell you something. I am not going to no conference just to be there. I'd rather be home. I am a self-proclaimed, but it's really true. I am an introvert. I really don't like going to a lot of conferences, and this may sound crazy, but I don't really like going to conferences unless I'm speaking because it's very energy draining for me. So if anybody can relate, I don't like to go unless I'm speaking. So for me to invest something like that for an event, baby, do y'all hear me? I am going with intention. And so I'm going with a specific intention to give away. I said 50 books, but at least if I can hit 25 books of qualified people. But at the podcast summit, I already know that's going to be amazing. I mean, the podcast, I'm sorry, the podcast movement. I'm going to that. I was possibly going to the podcast summit too with David Shands, but I'm not sure. I feel like, no disrespect, I love David Shands, but I feel like a lot of the people that's going to be at InvestFest are going to be at the podcast thing. But I'm going to the podcast movement, and I'm going to the 125th. Now, to register for that, let me tell you. Now, podcast movement, just Google podcast movement Dallas, Texas. You got to purchase a ticket for that. But for the 125th National Business League Conference, you can get a free ticket. They use a software called WHOVA, WHAOVA. So that's what's pulling up on my email. But let's see if I can search for it so y'all can see. National Business League, the conference. Here we go. What's crazy is, let me tell you something, y'all. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this conference. And that's crazy to me. It's crazy because it's going to be packed out. I keep trying to tell my folks that, like, we got to start going to events that, and again, no disrespect, but a lot of people go to people go to these events like the, InvestFest and stuff. It's just like a lot of influencer, a lot of clout type stuff. And I'm just not with it. I really just be wanting to go to events where it's really people that's, I got an outfit like almost like that. But here it is. Y'all, it's gonna be fire. I promise you. You just don't know when you go to certain events if people really are who they say they are. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Uh, I'd rather not spend a ton of time going to a whole lot of events where we're not really sure if you are who you say you are. I want to go to events where it's really people that's really putting on. That's why I like going to a lot of chamber events. I like to go to because you're going to meet certain people. All right, but yeah, so they're not doing numbers. How do I fix that? Are you still on here, Blam Fam? Are you still on here? So yeah, I am streaming from my computer, which I'm so excited about. I don't I tried to turn it off by pushing the button again, but yeah. So this is fire. So now I can stream. Of course, I'm all over the place. That's my ADHD too kicking in. But now I know how to stream to TikTok, Instagram. I'm streaming to Instagram as well right now. I'm streaming on Facebook. I'm streaming on LinkedIn. I'm streaming on all the platforms, and I'm utilizing two different softwares to do this. Actually, three. I had to find three different softwares to connect all at once. Okay, to make sure that we can stream on all these different platforms. But yeah, so if you are an author as well and you're like, listen, I'm trying to get my book promoted, you're having difficulties with sales, you also want to be on this webinar. It's free. Before I start charging for it, you definitely want to be on this webinar, okay, y'all? And you need to stay until the end. That's it. Like, for real. Like, people be always coming to me wanting free help. They want one-on-one help. I charge $1,000 for an hour. So if you want one-on-one help, no problem. I will charge you your $1,000 and we could do it. Or you could join this webinar for free and stay until the end. It just is what it is. Does that make sense, y'all? You can join this free webinar. And if y'all want if y'all want to know about that 125th, just Google 125th National Business League Conference. It'll pull up. You can register. You can get a free ticket. It's going to be lit. But I'm going to 3 different events in August, and I plan to give away a total of 100 books. Now, the challenge with many authors, and this is me leading by example, the challenge of many authors is that you'll say 100 books. That could be, if you take 100 and multiply by 20, it's a lot of money. And so we'll think in our mind like, this was that $2,000, $2,000, Taria. But this is the thing. If I give away 100 books to qualified people, this is not just anybody. So I pay for VIP. So I'm going to be in the room with people who pay $1,500. I might even go ahead and upgrade my ticket to the all access so that I can be around the people that have invested. But I'm going with somebody else, one of my partners. And then also the podcast summit, I applied to get a ticket to this. And so I'm going to be in the room with other creators. So I'm going to be around people who actually invest into themselves. Does that make sense? So it's not like I'm just giving it away to anyone. I'm giving it away to specific folks, right? I'm giving it away to specific folks. So let's just say out of those specific 100 people that I give the book away, 20% of them, if anything, it's going to be more than that, but 20% of them become customers at a monthly, even if they become customers at gold membership, right? At gold membership, I'm just telling y'all, I'm not a gatekeeper. So 100, that's 20 members joining BPC at 147 per month. That's $2,940 on average. Most people will stick in because I can't. Now these are action takers though. So these are people who come to event. They invest into themselves. So that's an additional $17,640 profit. Now that doesn't include those who qualify to be elite members. That doesn't include those who maybe don't become gold members, but they register for our 5K and 5-day challenge. So why would I not be willing to give away, sow seeds And and then, by the way, everybody that gets my book in exchange, I got to get their information. They're going to be added to my email list. I'm talking about upfront. 20% of them will become customers upfront. So many authors, they don't think about how to leverage their book to build multiple streams of income. Now, some of you might be authors. Hey, Raldo, how you doing? Some of you guys might be authors and you don't have an additional stream of income to go along with your book, right? You don't have an additional stream of income to go along with your book. You got to create one. Whether the additional stream of income may not be coaching, because everybody may not want to be a coach. I get it, right? But maybe it's a retreat. Maybe it's a dinner that you want to do. Maybe it's merch. You want to sell t-shirts, journals, planners. Create additional streams of income so that you're not only relying upon the profits that come from your book sales. So that is how you got to get into the mindset this day and age, because if only you're selling your book, it's very difficult to actually make a major profit from that. So anyway, so register for this webinar. You're going to go to visionavant.com. Again, it is free. It is this Wednesday. We're starting, I think, at 7:00. And yeah, it's free. And if you don't register and not show up, 90% of success is showing up, and then you got to stay. A lot of people are like, oh man, this is too long, but it's free. And this is where I always like to challenge people. This is why a large majority of people never have success. Because number one, they find any reason to make up excuses. Number two, they find any reason to complain. You ever been on the line and something is like going on, like the line is taking forever? Don't y'all find it weird that one of the ways that people bond is they bond from complaining? Like, I hate, y'all know what I mean? Because that's the masses, that's what they do. They complain. Like, y'all know what I mean? Like, you waiting in a line, it's taking forever. What's the first thing that most people in the line are going to do? Not turn around and talk to the person beside them and say, oh my God, isn't this an amazing day? Aren't we blessed to be alive? I'm so grateful that I even am healthy enough to wait into this line. Right? No, the first thing people do when they get into a line is they get to beside a person and be like, God, Lee, they take it forever. You ever notice people bond off complaining? And I just be like, I don't even respond no more because I've become conscious. And I used to be that girl. I would get into a line and I would bond with other people because, dang, they take it forever. It's hot out here. It's this. That's people. And so when I have people that will register for things and not show up and still be online complaining about why their life ain't the way it is, I'd be like, so if you want to find out if it's Eastern or this is another thing. Sometimes you got to click on the thing to find out for yourself. Right? Well, what is it Central? I don't know. Click on it and find out. Like, come on, y'all. Everything is not going to be spoon fed to us. Sometimes we have to take the initiative. If we want to get the results, you've got to sometimes got to show up. And regardless if it's Eastern, Central, or not, I'm going to make sure you know, but we should just click on it. Well, what is it going to be about? Go to visionavant.com. You know what I mean? Not everybody's going to be willing to tell y'all like I tell it like this. So I'm just being honest. But all right, y'all. Well, look, I'm excited because now I'm streaming on all the platforms. I've been trying to figure out for the longest how to make sure I can stream on TikTok, y'all. And now I am on TikTok. This is TikTok. And this is Instagram. And I'm streaming on Facebook. And I'm streaming on YouTube. Won't he do it? All right, we about to get popping. All right, y'all. Well, bye, y'all. God bless you. And I pray that your day is full of peace, prosperity, and happiness and everything in between. And all the good things.